So people ask me, where do you have time to do everything? How do you go to the gym? How do you handle 3 kids and run multiple businesses? Like, are you like a super mom or something? And then they'll turn around to say, but I can't be like you because I don't have the time. So in this video, I'm going to share with you how I manage my work-life balance. Hey guys, it's Lymphadetti here, an entrepreneur and mother of 3, sharing with you tips from my own personal experience on how you can achieve time and financial freedom and be able to do whatever you love in life. So click on the subscribe button to get notified of my video every week. And if you are the first to comment on my video within the first 30 minutes, you can be chosen to be coached one-on-one by me. So I love to hear your comments below and I will pick a winner each month. So we all want work-life balance. We all want success. We all want more money. We want more time, but we always tell ourselves, I don't have time to do it. So why is it that some people can manage so much and some can't? So I want to go back and tell you the story of how I learned to do, or how I managed to have work-life balance. So because I was a single mum at the age of 20 years old, I had to learn to juggle. Like, I had no choice. I didn't have the family support. They sort of kicked me out of home, and I was still trying to study, trying to finish university, because I was really like, I don't want them to think that I'm like a complete failure. Like, I know I made a wrong decision dating someone that wasn't good for me, but I'm not going to screw my life the way they predicted to. So I really pushed myself. I realized that, hey, well, I don't want to, so it became important to me to finish my study. It also became important to me to raise this kid. Well, I have no choice. I have to raise this kid. And at the time, you know, I was going through a bit of a body issue too. Like, I wasn't happy with my body. So it was a must for me to also take care of myself, like take care of my body. So I cared about my health. And having fun was really important to me at the time, because I was young, I was a party girl. I really didn't enjoy being at home because we were always fighting with my family. So I was always out and about with friends. So because all those aspects of my life were important to me, I made time for it. So it comes down to how important is whatever you're trying to achieve. Because you can't say that I want to be successful in business or I want to be successful in my job, and yet it's not really important, because if it was, you would find time for it. So time isn't an excuse. It's how important is this particular area important to you. And if it is important and it feels like you have to do it, you must do it, then you will find time. So I wanted to share with you like where I've learned to sort of manage my time. I really think that by being a single mum at 20 years old and trying to do everything then really has helped me succeed in my business or in my personal life now, because you know, you have to learn how to juggle things somewhere, you know, but it's never too late. You know, just because you didn't go through what I went through at a young age doesn't mean you can't start to take your life more seriously, to put more value, importance into the areas that you really need to, and then figure out how to. But don't worry, in my next part I want to share with you how to actually find time. Okay, so when it comes to work-life balance, you need to also remember that depending on where you are at your life, sometimes you need to put some more effort in some areas than other areas. But it's important to sort of know in advance that this is the plan, this is what I'm trying to do, and I'm going to put this amount of time in this area until this happens, and I'm going to spend more time there. Because when I was starting a business, obviously I was putting a lot of time in my business, and I didn't really, you know, I spent less going out with friends, or I spent less with my kids, but it was a priority at the time, so I put more effort into it. And when I started to pick up in my business, I started to make sure that I balance my other areas out. So just want to give you a heads up that, you know, don't feel bad if not everything is balanced at the one time, but then it's about you having that clarity, and it's almost like you're in control. You planned this out and you said that, you know, for this temporary period of time, I'm going to spend it in here, and I know I'm going to spend less in here, and be okay with it, because sometimes when you don't have that clarity is when you feel overwhelmed. Okay, so why am I so driven in life and I am successful in all the areas of my life? It's because I have a mission. I feel like I was brought into this world to go through all these challenges of doing whatever that's bad in this world. I've experienced it, and I feel like it's my mission to transform my life, to turn it around, and to share it with the world. And so I want to be that good example, and that's why I feel like I want to be successful in all areas of my life. And my mission in life is to also create jobs for people all around the world to be able to work from home. And because of my big mission and big vision in life, it wakes me up every morning. I'm so motivated. So I wake up and I'm like, just trying to maximize my hours, because I've only got one life and I actually don't know how many years I have left. You actually don't know how many years you've got left. So why take it for granted? Because if you have a mission like me, you want to get there as fast as you can. And so time is so precious for me, and I'm moving really fast because of my mission. So I want you to find your mission in life. Now let's talk about another important part, which is a life wheel. So in a life wheel, like a little circle where it's almost like your time, 24 hours in a day time limit. You need to break it up into the areas that are important to you. Most people care about their health and fitness. They need to care about their family relationships. They need to care about their finance. They need to care about their social life. So what are the areas in your life that are important to you? And you need to always take time to reflect on where it's at. So every once in a while, maybe every 6 months, I would look at my wheel of life and rate myself with 1 to 10. 1 being the lowest, 10 being the highest. So I will look in those areas and see that, okay, in this period of my life, my personal life, social life is a bit about a 3, because I haven't really had time for friends. I've been focusing on my business. My business is more like an 8. Family has been like an 8. I've been really spending time. And so by doing this reflection and sort of surveying yourself, you can see which area that do you want to actually improve. Because maybe you're aware that it's only a 3 in this area, but you're happy for the next period of time. Or you might go, oh crap, no wonder why I feel really imbalanced, because this area I haven't been spending time in that area. So then it's about identifying the gap between where you are and where you want to be. So obviously in every area of your life, you want to get higher. So if you're a 3 in that area, you want to think about action steps that will take you to a 4 or 5 in the next period of your life. So now that you know what are the important things in your life, you need to actually put a schedule. There's no point in dreaming and saying that, my family is important, I'm going to spend more time with my family. That isn't an action. It's not clear. So you won't do it. That's why time will fly by and you haven't done anything. When you say family is important to you, you need to say, what does it mean to spend more quality time with them? Does it mean that I want to take my kids out every week? Does it mean that I want to go on a vacation with my family somewhere every 4 weeks? So you need to define what does it mean to do better in an area? What does it mean to improve on your finance? Does it mean you need to schedule once a week working on your finance? Does it mean that you sit with your accountant once every 6 months? It's like, unless you have a clear plan of what you are doing, you won't do it. That's why people say, I don't have time. It's more like they don't know what the hell they're doing. So I really want you to use like a yearly calendar and plan out in advance, because with me, I want to spend every single weekend away with my husband for a dinner date. So I have it on my yearly plan and check which weeks that I have, you don't even have to have the place that you're going to or the time you're going to. You can just put a to be confirmed, but you're blocking out schedules within your calendar. And I promise that I want to take my parents, my in-laws away on a trip, once or twice a year. So because I can pre-plan and see the calendar, I know that, it's been 3 months already that I haven't taken them out. So I sort of schedule in, put in a tentative time, and then making sure that, that I plan towards that date. So when you have the yearly planner, it's a bit broad. Then you need to also go down into your weekly calendar. So every week I plan out what I'm going to do for the week. What are my goals? What am I trying to achieve by the end of the week? Set my intention for the week. And then daily. So every day I even rewrite down onto my journal, like what am I going to do at every time, at every hour? Because if you say I'm going to go gym this week, that is so broad. But if you say I'm going to go gym 3 times a week, but when? You need to actually say Monday, you have to say Wednesday, like what time? So I have to write it directly on my calendar. So I schedule it like as if it's a meeting for myself. So if I need to go to the gym, although I said I'm going to go today, I actually put in, 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. this morning. And sometimes things get in the way, but because it's like an appointment, I just move it to like 2 p.m. because I feel guilty that I've set an appointment and I'm like sort of letting myself down. So it comes back to like scheduling it, making sure that you have a plan, a daily plan, weekly plan, and a yearly plan. Before I go on, I want to know, what do you tell yourself about why you can't have work-life balance? Because usually it's the limiting belief that is stopping us from achieving what we want. Now, you want work-life balance. What are you telling yourself that why you can't have it? So leave it in the comments below. I'm really curious to know. Now, the success of you achieving your work-life balance really comes down to your daily habits. If you can actually work on how to develop good habits and like sort of eliminating your bad habits, it will really help you to achieve your work-life balance. So, you know, if you want to go to the gym and you've never gone to the gym and you want to, you know, improve on your health, you need to start somewhere and you need to start to get some small wins. So, you know, sometimes people think that I have to like go 5 days a week in order to get my fitness to a level. No, you just start somewhere. Maybe it's 10 minutes of a run 3 times a week. It's about trying to prove to yourself that you can do something. You promised yourself something and you did it. And then once you sort of build that muscle of habit, then you can achieve more. So like, you know, like right now I travel every 6 weeks and I take my in-laws out, and it seems like my life is quite hectic like that and I can do all that, but I didn't just start out like that. So you just take it easy with yourself. So if you said that I want to work on my family and take my family out, let's just start with you know, just taking to the park for 10 minutes once a week. You don't have to go for dinner and expensive trips or anything. How about just committing to going somewhere close by? Spending time with your partner, instead of going for dinner and going on a trip, like I said, why don't you just watch a movie for 10 minutes or 15 minutes instead of even 1 hour? So I want you to start to think about the things that you want to do. Make it easy so that you get into the habit of achieving small wins, and then developing a habit where you feel like every time I set an intention to do something, I put an action to do something, I did it. And then your action just can get bigger later, and then eventually you will see that you can balance and you can achieve so much. You know, right now I have multiple businesses. You know, I have so many things going on. But like I said, I used to juggle just a few things and I got better at it. I got good at it, so now I juggle more. So I think I have said a lot of things in this video. If you are confused, you want to read and watch back, feel free to watch back. But if there's anything that you want me to go further, or some things that I didn't cover, because obviously I can't talk on and on in this video, put in the comments below, ask me any questions, and the people who comment in the first 30 minutes, I am going to pick the winner for the month and I'm going to personally coach you. I am passionate about helping you change your life and achieving financial and time freedom. So it will be an honor for me to work with you one-on-one for free if you engage with me and comment below. And remember, I'm doing this video to help you guys. It's not really for me. I want to really, I've gone from, I would say, rags to riches, from sad to happy. I really want to share that journey with you, and so that's why I'm here, and I want to serve you. So if there's anything I can do for you, please let me know. But before I go, I want to share with you my yearly template that I use. So I created this yearly planner, and so I'm going to share with you. You can click on the description below and I can give you the free download to this yearly planner. So in this yearly planner, you will see that I've broken down to the areas that I like, which is like my love life, my family life, my friends, and it helps me to schedule when I'm going to spend time with them. So yeah, download it for free. Okay guys, so thank you so much for watching. If you love this video and it's really helped you, please share it with your friends, share it with others, be generous, be kind, and subscribe to be notified about my next video. And remember, you can ask me any questions and I will personally answer you. And so always remember to do what you love.